In other news tonight, law enforcement leaders are working to reduce crime with programs to better protect children.
Tonight, local leaders speak on the unique challenges for children from rural areas. News 3's Madeline Parker has more.
From the early days of the pandemic, law enforcement saw what they called an alarming uptick in crime.
I know, especially during the stay-at-home order in the early part of COVID, we saw in Williamson County our domestic violence cases double versus the same period that we looked at data from the previous 2 years.
Now, especially in rural areas, law enforcement leaders from across the state are advocating for change at the youngest level to improve prevention strategies and the quality of services for children from birth to 5 years old.
Rural areas, there are lack of resources. We do have community-based organizations that help in some of these areas, but we need more. We need more. The metropolitan areas have a lot more resources and organizations to lean on, and we don't have.
These are important arguments for quality early learning programs, which can improve educational success and reduce poverty, both of which help enormously in the work against crime.
In rural Illinois, 19.7% of kids live in poverty, and 69% of rural communities live where there are no or few options for childcare. By asking for an increase in budgeting for childcare in these rural areas, law enforcement leaders in the area hope starting young will help prevent crimes down the road.
Simply put, I do not want to see any more young people wind up in the courtroom as either offenders or as victims of crime.
In Williamson County, Madeline Parker, News 3.